the students don't come to us context-free, right?
Right.
They come from their own particular circumstances, but they also come from the relentless cultural drumbeat that Frank's referring to. And in higher education, that has been an endless vocationalism that infects, if you will, every student that comes to every college, from the most elite to the least elite. And so there is a kind of basic get a job, get a career, this is for that kind of functionalism, which is built into high schools and popular culture that's pretty relentless. And I think it's a dominant discourse in the country. It's a dominant discourse, unfortunately, from our political leadership. And yet, students, when they get to an actual college of whatever dimension, and for the first time, in the first class, are engaged in a book, a play, a piece of music that they've never heard before, something else magical happens. Yes. It just does. And it happens for the least prepared student in the way it happens for the best prepared student. And so for those of us who are working with students who come in, 85% of the students at our institution test below college level mathematics and English compositional skills, right? So a way of thinking about them, and some of you have heard me say this, is to work only through their deficits and to say, you know, poor things, we need to fill whatever these gaps are. 75% of those same students are bilingual, fully fluent in 2 languages, who do code shifting every minute of every day they walk in the world, who manage to navigate complex bureaucracies and the private indignities of race all the time, and to have them read a piece of literature that opens that up to them and that shows them that their experience is a common human experience, is a profoundly powerful thing. But at a certain point, we have to call out with them, not for them, with them, what's the purpose of this thing? What are we doing this for? What do you think we're doing it for? What do you think you're doing it for? That question of what this is for opens up a whole host of incredibly powerful insights. And I think it doesn't diminish, if you will, their need to get a job. There's not a single student at our college who's confused at all about the fact they need work. But the question is, then what? Or and what? Those deeper questions really are, I think, very profoundly affected by the content, Carol, of what a liberal education is about. To just not ever treat a student as if there were, because there just isn't, a kind of neat unilinear connection between the vocational intention. I've got a 3-week certificate course that'll get you a gig. And then there's the rest of your life. Students see through that in a heartbeat.